Hey, dude.
Hey, Trevor, how's it going?
Not bad, man. How you doing?
I'm doing not bad at all. So, how's the Black Dahlia Murder doing on this fine tour in Nova Scotia?
Oh, good, man. It's almost coming to a close here. I mean, it's been a kind of a long 3 weeks in that there's been a lot of overnight driving. You know what I mean? And all the cities are so sparse, that yeah, it's just been a lot of terrain. And I mean, it's been very cool though. The shows have been awesome. The reactions have been cool. It's been definitely fun to have Fuck the Facts and Exhumed out with us. Two bands that we think are really cool. So.
You must really enjoy touring, to live this lifestyle, go sweating all night because, I mean, last night's pavilion show, you guys were drenched in sweat.
hmm And that's definitely the case with these smaller shows, you know what I mean? And it's a little bit more of a grimy tour than some of them, you know what I mean? But it's fun and like the really close quarters, I love those kind of shows. I think that's where we thrive the most as a band, when people can sing into the mic and crowd surf and you know what I mean? It's better for me than playing a big venue too is exciting in its own way when it's going right, but I'm much for a more like punk rock style show, I guess.
So, Trevor, how far is this tour going, anyways?
Oh, I mean, we only have we started in the west, and we've come all the way across. I mean, and we only have a couple more days here. A drive to Ottawa, then London, and then we're back home in Detroit with one more show.
So, what are we going to see from the Black Dahlia Murder this summer?
Well, we're going over to Europe for some festivals. Bloodstock in the UK. It's like a big metal fest. We're playing Wacken again in Germany and a couple other mainland fests as well. And just staying busy. Starting to think a little bit about the writing a new record as well. So got to get started on that. So but yeah, it's just the summer festivals. We won't be around the North America at all really, except for. We have that Metallica Orion Fest thing coming up.
A
That'll be pretty cool.
good thing, to do anything involving Metallica.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we were pretty surprised to have been selected. There's all kinds of different bands from all different genres. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be there actually. But yeah, a huge, huge honor for us and very, very exciting to see what happens there. The first annual. So should be cool, man.
You guys have songs already structured in that for the next album?
No, man, we haven't even really started yet. We've just been kind of planning, doing some like preliminary stuff, but nothing really. I mean, I think there's a few riffs, but it's starting to become time to think about it more, and head that way. I think after Ritual, it was hard work making that record. You know what I mean? We put more time, more energy, more thought, more just all around, just took more work than the other records. So I think that we just wanted to sit back and enjoy just playing the songs, live. And we've been playing a lot of them, man. We've been playing, I mean, as you saw last night, eight songs from the new record. That's pretty much the bulk of it. And which I think, I guess could be a risky move, but it seems like people like the new record so much. I'm really happy about that. And we're definitely happy to still be exciting the fans this far into the game, on our fifth album. So it's cool. It's a good feeling.
In tours in general or gigs, do you guys rearrange the set list sometimes for different venues? Because you got a big catalog now of music.
Oh yeah, I mean that's kind of like the challenge now is picking out what songs because there's so many. I remember when we were, only had one album's worth of stuff or even less than an album's worth of stuff. But now it's like we play, if we're headlining, like an hour and 10 minutes usually. Like 18 songs, and we have a lot of songs now. So yeah, picking them is hard, and we're always going to be changing the set around. You know what I mean? To kind of keep people interested. And plus people like all different kinds of songs. I like all different songs. So there's songs I want to play. There's songs that other people want to play too, and then it's just everything gets considered.
Night after night, how do you keep your voice, going so strong?
I think the biggest thing was learning how to sing with less stress. When I started out, I was like, would go out on stage and kind of like just basically freak out until my heart was pounding out of my chest and I was, gonna run out of breath and stuff. And really, what I learned was that you need to stay calm and keep everything very controlled. And the breathing is really the big part that keeps you into it, you know. So like some breathing techniques I learned later on. Some of it is like maybe you've heard of that Zen of Screaming DVD. It's like a how-to, you know, things. I thought it was going to be mostly for like metalcore singers, but the breathing technique that was in there was pretty damn helpful for me, I must say. So, I mean, and you know, when you get sick, it gets hard. So you got to like watch yourself, you know, out there, especially like when you get a cold, it can kind of change your voice and it sucks. But I mean, for the most part, you just got to, I don't know, you just got to not push it too hard. You know, you got to know how to do more with less. And I think it's been kind of like a learning process, you know.
Let's say traveling, you know, you meet fans and stuff. Do you collect demos from other people, you know, saying, check my band out and like stuff like that? How's that go on tours?
I mean, like we get a lot of demos from kids. We don't check everything out, you know what I mean? But I mean, there's just literally so much stuff given to us by people, you know what I mean? And but there have been bands that we heard, or you know, that we played with along the way, or you know, that gave us a cool demo that we tried to help out. You know what I mean? We got Celador signed to Metal Blade. I mean, they've imploded long ago, but they were a pretty cool band, and they just happened to be a band we stumbled upon, like in Omaha, Nebraska. You know, of all places, this just totally Halloween sounding, you know, power metal band, and they were awesome. So, you know, it can happen.
It can happen, and basically, your music collection for yourself, do you collect any interesting music when you go on roads yourself, like going to
I try. I mean,
stores?
it's a lot harder than it once was. I mean, when we started touring, you know, 8 years ago, there were a lot more record stores everywhere, you know, and like every city I would go to, I try to like get out to the record stores, you know, the used stores or whatever, and check them out. And even at home, where you know, in Michigan, where we live, all the record stores I used to go shop at have closed. So it's definitely complicated things. You know, I still, you know, when they're around, I try to check them out. But I buy stuff online now. You know, just get it sent to my house. And it was kind of a bummer to make that switch, you know, because I really liked going to the record store. But also, on the other hand, you know, getting involved in buying stuff straight from labels and distros, and a lot of cases straight from the bands, like when you're getting to the really smaller, you know, brutal and really extreme stuff. You know, it's just been cool, like, you know, just kind of being involved in that commerce, I guess. You know, it's like the internet kind of makes that all possible. It makes there be a platform for death metal where there is none other. You know, there's no radio play for it, you know, so it's different, you know.
Well, excellent stuff, Trevor. You have a great tour to finish off, and have a great
Hey, thanks,
summer,
dude.
and great show last night, and keep on doing great work.
Hey, thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate it.
All right, another day we'll talk.
Right on, dude.
Okay, see you.
Peace out.